high win rate short strategy. Let's get into it. We are trading Forex and we are using two indicators, Claustrix and Claustrix bias. If you've seen the long strategy video, which I implore you to watch, we basically do that same strategy but in reverse. So here's how the strategy goes. We are on GBP JPY on the 1 hour time frame. We have Claustrix and Claustrix bias open in our charts. What we want to do next is we want to wait for a downtrend to start forming. How can you tell if it's a downtrend? It's a downtrend if typically you see lower lows and lower highs starting to form, which you can see happening about now. Another neat trick that I use to tell me that it's in a downtrend is I take a look at the Claustrix key level crossing under the Claustrix strong level here. Next is we want to take a look at the Claustrix bias and make sure that it's in confluence with Claustrix. How can you tell? You want to make sure that the Claustrix bias is trading under the 15 level here. The 15 level is represented by that white line, which is on Claustrix bias by default. And again, you want to make sure that the bars are trading below the 15 level. Now we wait for price action to form. For entries, what we want to do is that we wait for the price to pull back into our interest zone. Now this interest zone is the level between the key level and the strong level, basically the shaded area here. As you can also see on a side note that there is a pink diamond forming. Now a pink diamond represents whenever the price retests a resistance. You can use that to add more confluence, so it's good if it's there. It's also okay if it's not. But anyway, we want to trade this because it's in our interest zone and the bias is under 15. So we place a short position. We place our stop loss just above the previous resistance here, this previous level here. Stop loss is a bit arbitrary. You can use whatever level you want. Just make sure that the level is above our interest zone here. For take profits, we set take profits to 1.2R without extending too far the previous low here. Now we do 1.2R is that because we do it that way so that you can make a little bit more on each win than when you lose, which helps you build profit over the long run. Now that we're inside this trade, let's see how this plays out. You can see Claustrix bias is still on the 15 level, and you can see that we did hit our take profit here. I'll show you more examples of how this strategy plays out. So there's 4 more examples of this. As you can see, the first example, we see a pink diamond again, and Claustrix bias is below 15, and it does hit our take profit. On the third example, we see it happening again. We do the same procedure of putting our stop loss above previous high, our take profit below previous low, and we see another example here happening. And this one, it takes take profit. It hits take profit. So as you can see, with this 4 trades, you traded this downtrend really well, and you've won 4 out of 4 trades that you took using this strategy. You can see that all of them, the bias was under the 50 level. So that's the strategy. I've been using this strategy myself, and here are my results so far on 30 trades using 3 Forex pairs. That's 20 wins and 10 losses. So that means out of 30 trades, we had a 66% win rate. Now, if you want to learn more on how you can get access to Claustrix and Claustrix bias and how you can use them to trade effectively, make sure to check out the links in the description or on the comments. Until next time.